a major issue. I think foreign governments realize they can purchase real estate and a lot of different influencers. And I view this as a huge problem. Obviously everybody in this space has seen this get accelerated exponentially. And it's important to know that like the people that are advocating and arguing with really big voices on either side of anything are doing so with clarity of heart, and that they are doing so for the interest of America and not some foreign nation. I think that's also critical.
Well, I think one thing we could use is a lot more transparency. So, for example, you talked about influencers. You know, the content model doesn't work the same way it did. CBS News, ABC News, you knew who paid for them because you could look and see who the advertisers were. Now you have many influencers who are simply taking money from overseas, but yes, we don't actually know that. So a piece of legislation that I've been working on would require anyone involved in politics to disclose who's giving them money. I have to do it right now. Anyone who gives me money, I have to disclose who gives it to me. And you can criticize me or celebrate me however you want, but you can see who has supported my campaigns. The same thing should happen in the influencer world. It should also, frankly, happen in the protesting world, where people have been able to conflate unpaid protesters with paid protesters, and we don't actually know where the money is coming from. The last thing I think we need to really be focused on is the pernicious influence of foreign governments in social media, where there are these bot farms in other countries that attempt to change the terms of the debate in the United States by affecting things over here. 30% of the comments that people make on my X account are not from America. That's people who aren't even trying to hide behind a VPN. I don't know why people in Pakistan or Saudi Arabia or Qatar are interested in what I'm doing as a congressman from Florida. But interestingly, for every one comment I get from Israel, I get 60 from one of these other countries. And that's, again, think about it, 30% of people who are commenting on my social media aren't even from the United States. I think we've got to deal with that issue as well. Foreign influence is a real problem.